Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all know what time it is. You can't even hear the drop because the music low, but we about to turn up. I got Rasta, Tahj. Here we go. Under oath. Let's do it.
Fooling me once, fool me again. How you play me? You said we was friends. She might hop on your wave, she following trends. I was cautious at first, end up letting you in. Fooling me once, fool me again. How you play me? You said we was friends. She might hop on your wave, she following trends. I was cautious at first, end up letting you in. No. She treating me like a general. Yeah. I make the rules like a principal. Yeah. She say I'm a drug and it's killing you. Yeah. You got me addicted and that's the truth. Yeah. She wanna just fuck in the living room. Yeah. I wrote this shit up and I'm on the moon. Yeah. Built to win, born to lose. Yeah. In my dreams I'm seeing you. Yeah. Fooling me once, fool me again. How you play me? You said we was friends. She might hop on your wave.
Mic check.
This sounds like it belongs on Lil Uzi Vert's EXO Tour Life album.
That's a good placement. It's very Lil Uzi. It's Lil Uzi-ish. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kill Podcast. This is season 6, episode 15. 15. Is anybody gonna confirm that for me? Does anybody agree?
Yeah.
Yeah? You agree?
Yeah.
Okay. Meek, what you over there researching, ain't you, boy?
He watching porn. No, I'm just playing.
Nah, welcome back to season 6, episode 15. That was Under Oath by Rasta, Tahj. You ain't ever want to be a principal?
No.
You said
Not
what?
even. You ain't never want to be a principal?
Hell no.
Hell
What?
no.
Y'all niggas ain't never want to be the principal?
No, negative.
I work in the school. No.
I'm just saying, when I was like 7 and the principal came in and said we had to do something and the nigga just stood up and started doing it, I was like, I need that power.
He definitely.
I need that power.
No, I had out of this world dreams as a kid. I used to want to be a lawyer and a doctor, and then all that shit went out the window when I hit high school.
That's not out of the world, though.
Yeah, all that went out the window when I hit high school.
What happened in high school?
Yeah.
I turned into a nigga.
What? What does that even mean?
You let DC get to you?
Yeah.
That's what it was.
What does that even mean, Kobe Bryant?
Are you the same beast?
Are you a wait? What do you say? Are you a different animal, but the same beast? Shout out Kobe Bryant. Nah, shout out Rasta Tahj. That is Under Oath on his new album. I Love Rasta. Shout out to Tahj. Always gonna have Rasta in the name of his projects. And he's got Dave Blunts on there. I intentionally did not let y'all hear the Dave Blunts because if you're a Dave Blunts fan, you're gonna have to go pick that up yourself. I can't even stop it because I'm off key. You got Tahj. I can't even. Why would you do that? Pick a key. I can do C minor, right? And I can do like pick a key. I can do.
A flat.
I got a question, Mitch. You ever try to hit auto-tune in the studio before? Just fucking around?
Yes. What? Wait, what? Yeah, nigga, what? I have recorded vocals with auto-tune. You'll never hear them. You'll never ever hear them.
Oh, you put down 16?
I don't know if it was. No, it was a hook.
Oh, okay.
I think I did the dubs or like the second half or a hook or something like that. We was just having fun in the studio. See, man, my man, we made a beat. We thought it was so fire. Vocals had to go in it immediately, but we ain't had no rappers in the studio, so we turned the tune on. And he did it first.
Okay.
I said I was never gonna do it.
Okay.
But he was having some fun, and he was like, you know what? We doing it. I'm gonna turn the tune on, Mitch. I got it. And he got up there, and I said, and he was halfway through. He was like, I was like, I got something for you. Watch out. I told him to move. I got up there and did it. We played that joke back that night. We was cranking. Woke up the next morning. I said, oh, this song is terrible. I'm never playing this again, bro. Engineers do not need to be trying.
That's never leaving the hard drive.
That's real friends for you. Some y'all just do stupid shit together.
Exactly.
And then after the shit already done, you be like, we shouldn't have did that.
We should have never did that.
That's the song you keep in y'all email on the phone. That's it. It never sees the light of day.
That's that shit you hold. That's that shit you hold for you blackmailing somebody. You like, hey, cuz man, we ain't doing that. Hey, you gonna do this, so I'm gonna drop this dumbass song we got.
Hey, bro, hey, listen. No, No, don't you ever even play like that. I will find you. No one needs to hear those moments. Welcome back to season 6, episode 15. What you got, nephew? Before I get in the intros, you was about to say something.
Nah.
Oh, you good? I'm ready?
Yeah.
Welcome back to season 6, episode 15 of the Kill Podcast. I am your host with the most. It's DJ Damn It Mitch.
Damn it, Mitch.
Back at it again with my boys to my left. We got none other than
The only nigga
Boogie.
on the camera.
Can I?
My bad.
Boogie, a.k.a. Casper, a.k.a. Your Honor, a.k.a. DJ Dynamite, a.k.a. the only nigga on camera, the real nephew, ladies and gentlemen.
Send me on in there.
How you doing today, champ?
Same day, different draws.
Same day. Hold on. Nah, fix that. That's not what you said.
Same shit.
There we go. You see me? I said it right way. He didn't try to mess up my mojo.
Hey, Slim, man, I've been at work so many days straight. All this shit starting to be the same to me.
Yeah, it's burning together.
Man.
You been hustling, huh?
I'm telling you. I'm cooking them peoples.
Yeah. Get into that money, though.
Definitely.
That's what you gotta do.
Definitely.
Hey, look, if you ain't getting to that money today, try to be more like nephew, okay? Look out. And then, as always, in the background, he's on your mix. He's in these streets. He's in the strip club playing that brand new Benny the Butcher. Meek Man, yeah, that's him, a.k.a. Lil Son, a.k.a. Drunk Tahj Sean. We got none other than MiqueOnTheMix, ladies and gentlemen.
What up?
Meek Man. How you feeling, Meek?
School's almost over, thank God.
Thank goodness.
Hey, yo,
We're right there, boy.
I just found out literally that my son's last day in school is literally this Friday.
Hey,
Y'all lucky.
you boy, I'd have been looking forward to that like that. Oh, I'd have been. Oh, that's what it is. You've been avoiding it.
He
You
just
ain't
found
been
out.
thinking
He
about it because you
probably know.
imagine it just wasn't gonna pull up on
Nigga,
you.
I just found out.
Yeah.
I thought I had at least another 2-3 weeks.
Rude
At least 2
awakening.
weeks.
Rude awakening. Rude
So
awakening.
he got early. It's
time for you to teach.
We
It's
got
your turn now.
Shitting me. I gotta be to work at 6
They
o'clock.
teach 9 months out of the year. You only got to teach 3.
Only thing I can teach you
This ain't
is
even 3 no more. It's like what? It's like 1.5.
facts. They go back to school the beginning of August.
It's like 1.5. Yeah. July the only month you get off.
Like August the 10th or some shit like that. They go back to school. Yeah, ain't no more going back after Labor Day. Ain't no more going back the week
you
of
get
Labor
cooked.
Day. They getting cooked now. So
That's a whole month.
And I work in the school system, so I got to be back a week before that.
Stan, yeah, you cook too for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm getting cooked.
Hey, you know what I got a problem though? Is this shit is so off top. You know what I got a problem with? Who the fuck idea was it to put paper in fucking liquid? Like who the fuck made up a paper straw? Like paper straws should not be going in no fucking soda. That's the two most contradicting things ever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you ever wanted to see anyone who didn't see the heartbreaking turtle documentary with the turtles with the straws coming out their noses and whatnot, here's one right here for you. You don't care about the turtles, nigga? When we got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pulling up and taking your money from out your pockets in the street, it's gonna be your fault because you couldn't do a paper straw, nigga.
That's the worst, bro. I go to the damn store, I put my paper straw in it. By the time I get home, my damn shit.
See, that's the problem.
thirsty.
Why is your straw in there already? You on the way home.
I'm trying to get me a drink while I'm driving.
See, that's your
What you
problem.
talking about?
See, you coming from luxury.
I'm
you
dying
used
of thirst.
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. You used to the privileged lifestyle of having a straw last as long as it did. The
I'm
straw
telling
used to
you.
last all day. That's not where we living no more, nephew.
telling
This
you.
is the
hurry up.
sacrifice we gotta make. You gotta drink your drink in 20 minutes now.
Now I gotta wait to get home. Now
No, you don't.
my fresh Sprite
easy.
from McDonald's is now watered down
Nephew.
because of the ice that melted halfway to
Nephew.
getting in the house.
It's
Don't
so
run
easy.
into traffic because then I gotta sit in traffic and then I might get caught behind a metro bus at a red light who got a goddamn bus stop at the corner. So they stop and you can't even go around them motherfuckers. You gotta sit behind them and my damn drink is getting watered down.
This right.
Like,
This
come
right.
on,
This
man.
right. This right. Had a little. In
Yeah,
the
it had the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't the same. You know what I mean?
You ain't do that.
That damn paper straw, it's just
Nephew.
cold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nephew, all you gotta do is take 2 paper straws. One for the road, one when you get home. Problem solved. I'm here every day, ladies and gentlemen. Hit us in the DMs if you need your problem solved. Go ahead, drop something in the comments. Drop a subscribe button for the boy. Hit the like button if you made you laugh at any point in this
problem
episode.
solving.
You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment if you disagree with anything we say. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button if you are interested in self-education. That's what we about up here. There we go.
critical thinking.
Critical thinking and self-education. That's what them two things. If you're interested in that, hit that subscribe button. Not that we're going to be doing a whole lot this episode, but
I'm about to cut up.
Nonetheless, here we go. Anybody got story time before we get into it?
Story time.
Anything interesting happen?
I had a story, but I fucking forgot.
It's all right.
Story time.
You can do what you always do and just interrupt the middle of the pod with it. We'll be in the middle of a topic. It'll hit you. Just break it up right
just
there.
real quick.
Yeah.
It might be a little vulgar.
That's all right. I'll cut it if I need to.
Kid came up to me. She was like, Mr. Samuels, guess what? I looked at her because she always said something crazy.
It can't be wild. What was that thing that one girl said to her that one? We got an episode where somebody said something wild to you. The girl said something wild. Yeah. Is it worse than that?
Might be worse.
Oh, God. Okay.
So she's like, Mr. Samuels. She had like a smile on her face. She's like, Mr. Samuels.
You know kids is about to be on bullshit when they come to you smiling.
She said, guess what? I said, oh my God, what's up?
With a smile on her face?
You was a bitch ass nigga.
Oh!
I said, what? And she said, she said, you was a slave on a plantation, the master wouldn't pick you. I looked in the hallway. I thought I was in the office. I'm just like, where's the camera?
No!
Nah, that ain't
No!
Listen, man.
You clicked all the wrong buttons. I clicked the right one.
I said, what? And she just walked away. I was just like, all right, good morning.
And then you didn't even get to talk to her about it? You just had to hold that?
I was just like,
Hey, Slim, you ain't even get the last word.
It's 2:30. The day's supposed to be ending.
no, it was in the morning. No,
I know. Listen to me, though. It's 2:30. Hours later, Meek sitting in his desk
She
like...
called me a bitch ass nigga.
Meek like... Nah, they would have some work for me on the plantation. I know they would. There's no way. I can't be that ugly.
They let me go outside. God,
I gotta do something. Picking cotton,
what?
cleaning the stalls. I gotta be able to do something.
Hey,
I
Slim,
said, yo, what?
I would have been in tears. Slim, I'm glad I don't work in the school system, Slim, because I would be on the floor rolling, Slim.
Bro, I would pay a ridiculous.
If I could,
Listen. Go ahead.
If I could IRL stream in my school,
Oh, I know.
I'll go viral.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. You would have to cover the kids' faces, and that's an expensive production. Yeah. But viral nonetheless. I've seen there's teachers who put their content on Instagram. They just cover all the kids' faces, don't send their names or nothing like that. But they put their content up. I'll be dying. Hysterical, right? Dang, I lost my train of thought. What was I gonna say before that though?
You said something about you talking about recording or something. Anyway, yeah.
Oh no, yeah. I don't even remember. Have you excited to be done with school, Meek?
Yes.
I remember, but I ain't going there. Cause I don't
that's what I was about to say. I would pay a ridiculous... Meek, I'm talking a crazy amount of money. I'm talking about almost all the money I got left in my pocket, right? Like everything in my accounts and everything to produce a show where nephew is a substitute teacher. Oh my God, boy. Talk about making money. Talk about $1 million idea.
I'd be the best substitute teacher ever.
Boy, it'd be Abbott Elementary times 1,000.
We're going to do our schoolwork and we're going to have fun at the same time doing it.
Yeah, but when you got to pick one, which one you going to pick?
It can't be both.
You're gonna have to. There's gonna be a point where you got to pick one or the other.
It can't be both.
What subject am I teaching?
You're a substitute. Whatever they need you to teach.
That's a fact. Oh, then
that's what the matter show is.
Then it varies because I can't read. So AP Lit, we're gonna wing that. But you know what I'm saying? When it comes to teaching geometry, you know what I'm saying? I could break it down for you about your shapes and all the degrees and all that about how I can teach you the slope, your X and your Y slope and all that.
He said it so unproblematically.
Hey, Slim,
he looked me dead in my face. I can't read.
You know what I'm saying?
So
how do you be replying to my text messages?
So they gotta read To Kill a Mockingbird. How you going?
It's over. It's over. Nephew, we're gonna read this book by Toni Morris.
No. I can read, you know what I'm saying? It just, I get, that shit is like narcolepsy. When I see a book, Slim, I get drowsy, bro. Like, I can't expect nobody to stay up when I can barely stay up.
By the way, side note too. Meek, I got beef with you. I got beef with you because, man, when you yawned when we was talking about the terrorists, this nigga Meek cut straight to your camera. I said, Meek is a troll. Oh my my goodness. I can't believe this is what's behind the boards. This nigga is a troll.
Oh shit!
Goodness gracious.
I thought we supposed to cut that part out.
Nigga, we supposed to cut around to the Meek saying, boom, you want to see the guy?
It was too funny. It was too funny.
It was too funny, though.
All you hear is shit.
I'm getting deep like this. I was about to go a step further. All you hear is, I said, Nick. Anyway, y'all ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right. Where y'all want to start, man?
We can start at Job Corps. Get this shit about the way.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah. What happened to Job Corps? I don't know nothing about Job Corps. What happened to Job Corps?
They closing Job Corps down, man.
Is it temporary though, or is it
Fuck
like
no.
supposed to be permanent? Or
That shit
like,
supposed to be permanent.
like, there's not
Is
like
Job
not,
Corps private?
not, it's not.
Nah, so Job Corps is just a way for, you know what I'm saying, at-risk youth from the ages like 16 and let's just say 24 to, you know what I'm saying, go learn a trade, get their scholarships or whatever the case may be. So Job Corps, I know.
That's what I mean. But is it federally funded or is it? This not the government or nothing like that, is it?
It said something about Trump. Said something about it shutting it down.
I think it is
So
government
might be-
funded.
Oh,
might
so
be
it's probably
government-
it's got to be. If he's shutting it down, it's got to be government.
Okay, cool.
So it's
So-
probably federally funded.
But I know a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of good guys that came through Job Corps and, you know what I'm saying, is doing pretty well with themselves. So why you shutting down an avenue for guys that isn't environmentally stable, you know what I'm saying, for everyday society to be shutting down?
I think the counter argument would be, and again, this is the thesis. I'm not saying this is their actual intent, but this is the thesis of the intent of the current administration. I think they would argue that federally funding the Job Corps service deteriorates the education Job Corps provides, and that the education would be better if you went to a private institution that was funding training. The problem is now you got to pay out of pocket for it.
You said like something like IT tech or something like that.
That's what I'm saying. But they saying, hey, it's federally funded, and because it's federally funded, it's probably terrible education. So we're gonna get rid of it, give you your tax money back, and you can go pay for ITT Tech or something if you need trades or skills or something.
You live on it
for
you
like
live there, right?
mechanics, right?
Or
ITT Tech has a bunch
Got
of
like
stuff.
different. Okay, yeah.
I don't know, nigga. I ain't go to ITT Tech.
I'm just using that as an example, but with
Yeah,
Job,
no, it's a good example.
You live on campus and everything, right? Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing wrong with Job Corps. If a motherfucker can't get their education in Dunbar, Baloo, whatever case may be, you know what I'm saying? Just spitballing schools out there. If a motherfucker can't get his education there, but he can go to West.
Well, some
Virginia
people
or
will
something
argue that
there.
if you're not willing to work for your education, you're lazy.
some.
I'm not saying I agree with them. I'm challenging you.
Yeah,
Come
I
on, work it
understand
out.
that, but my thing about it is like it's not that motherfuckers don't be working for it. It just can be like they live in an environment that isn't conducive to motherfucking getting education.
How so?
You motherfucking you might live
Every
in
nigga gets the same 24 hours. Wake up, go to work.
but you gotta think a motherfucking just because we all got the same 24 hours, you could live in a 5-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? 2-parent house home, $120,000 or $150,000 income collected for both parents, and you can go to school and be it is what it is. And then Joe Blow can live in the trenches, roaches, rats, mama drug out. You know what I'm saying? Father in and out of jail, and you got little sister. You trying to figure out can you feed? Can you motherfucking get some money? So school is the last thing you thinking about because you got a million other things that is turning you into an adult other than education. You feel what I'm saying? So, yes, to say that a motherfucking...
So what would you say to someone who says you are limiting your ability to help that situation by not improving your earning power? And the only way to improve your earning power is to educate yourself so you can go get a higher earning job. Right? Some people might... Somebody will argue... let them be that. Ignore the circumstances that are there until you have it where you can take care of it.
You gotta think though, it's a million get rich quick schemes compared to learning and sitting there taking a developing skill when you 16, 17 and your little sister hungry and your mother high off heroin or popping perks or whatever case may be, you feel what I'm saying? You're going to take that, I got to feed my little sister because I know ain't nobody else in this house can. You feel what I'm saying?
But is that a product of desperation or are you just taking the short?
No, I'm doing what I got to do as a you know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I got to do.
Yeah, but let's say you need 100,000, right? Let's say you need 100,000. If you go educate yourself and then work 3 years after it, 100,000. Take you, 2 years to educate yourself, 3 years after. Listen to me, 5-year plan to make 100,000. Or you can go run and hit 2 licks this year and make you 100,000.
How many in that 3 year span of you trying to make $100,000? How many meals your little sister gonna miss?
How many meals your little sister gonna miss when you hit your lick and you locked up?
Shit, she might. You know what I'm saying? It's a price that come with the games, you know?
It is.
You know what I'm saying? If my little sister hungry and my mother done pop motherfucking 20 motherfucking perks and she motherfucking can't even open her eyes and stand up to go fix her some noodles and shit, I'm gonna motherfucking figure out a way to feed my little sister. I'm damned if I eat.
You telling me you can't go drive a garbage truck and get that done?
But again, though, it took time for a motherfucker to. You're asking me as an adult. You feel what I'm saying? I'm speaking for the motherfucking little kids that's 16, 17, and motherfucking gotta pick school or motherfucking providing for these little sisters. Because 9 times out of 10, they got little siblings. You feel what I'm saying? And most of these parents, and not all of them, not everybody like that, but most of these parents is how perks, how whatever the case may be, and be damned and be forgetting that they parents at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying?
So is that the kid's responsibility to step in?
Somebody got a motherfucker be that, but that's the problem. You feel what I'm saying? That is the main problem that I have. You know what I'm saying? That I see is motherfuckers that don't gotta be that motherfuckers that shouldn't be adults is being adults because these adults can't do what the fuck they supposed to do.
But then let me ask you this, bring it back around to the original question. These niggas that you talking about, were they lining up outside of Job Corps?
I know somebody that motherfucking lived in a fucked up neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, fucked up environment, and he went to Job Corps. Now that motherfucker doing pretty nice for us.
But that's what I'm saying. How many people I get people can come out of bad situations. How many niggas get into, let's just say, the black market, working in the black market, and then actually turn to Job Corps as an escape? How many out of 10 would you say actually do that?
I don't know.
Just guess.
I don't know. Job Corps is
so this is because again this is the, and we ain't gotta stay here long because I think you made your point, but this is what the flip side of the policy argument would be. If 2 out of 10 of these problematic folks, 2 out of 10 gangsters, 2 out of them 10 gangsters go to Job Corps and turn their life around, is that worth the tax money the 10 people spent on it?
Fuck yeah.
You believe so?
Hell yeah.
Now the 8 people who didn't benefit from. What's the benefits for the 8 people who didn't pay? Now, I can answer this question myself. Look, your neighborhoods are safer, okay? Your streets are safer. The economy's stronger, right?
And my philosophy is just because, you know what I'm saying, this how I see it. Just because you didn't motherfucking improve 8 lives, you still improve 2. I take 2 out of none. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's how I see it.
I agree with you. I'm with you. Here's my follow-up question. You ready?
Yeah.
Is NBA Youngboy's life improved? I got him. Y'all see that? I got him. Y'all see, I got him good.
That shit was a waste.
Well, how is it a waste? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know.
The nigga was already free. What the fuck did he pardon him from?
The president has tweeted that he will pardon NBA Youngboy. NBA Youngboy is currently doing a bid, ain't he?
No, that nigga's home and he got a tour.
Is he on probation?
Yeah.
Then he pardoned on probation.
That's
important.
It's $1 million.
No, what you not gonna do after you just sat in here and talked about how difficult it is to live on probation, you're not gonna act like that's not a big deal.
It is. I understand that, but here's my thing, Slim. Like,
I'm with you.
I don't know. I'm just not impressed with that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool. Like, I was cool with him pardoning Todd Chrisley and his wife. Okay. I was cool with him pardoning
what did Todd Chrisley
Larry
do?
Hoover. You know, that's the couple, Todd Chrisley and his wife, I think it was like defrauded the bank or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with you pardoning them. I'm even cool with you pardoning Larry Hoover, which he getting cooked on the back end. But you know what I'm saying? I didn't see the point of you pardoning Youngboy. You know what I'm saying? That was just me personally.
I'll tell you the point. His approval rating is dropping continuously. He's doing things that his base is slowly becoming aware that are not for them, so he needs to convert his base. And now he's attacking young impressionable people. Young
people who just been able to vote and stuff like that. I get, you know what I'm saying? I do get that.
And the funny part is he don't have another term ahead of him, so I don't know why he care. He already in office.
Yeah,
and it ain't like the people can impeach him, And if he was going to get impeached, he's done enough to
We
get
done
impeached.
already-
It's
we done
already
already seen him-
toast. If
We
they
done
decide
already
to do
seen
it.
him get impeached. Ain't
That's what
nothing
I'm
else
saying.
happening.
The
Yeah.
article now says Trump's pardon fully excused both cases, which means NBA Youngboy would no longer face any conditions such as the requirements of parole, like drug testing.
Yeah. So now
I'm assuming this means
Get
he's all
his
the
little
way
smoke on.
clear. He's all
Yeah.
the way clean.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm just saying is he was already, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? He got pissed in the cup.
Don't he
every
gotta?
2 weeks. I
Yeah,
don't
he
care
gotta
about
tell
that.
them. He has to let them know every time he goes out of the state too, don't he?
No, none. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
none.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
None.
No, I'm saying beforehand. I'm saying when you on probation, you gotta if he's touring, he has to like.
You gotta let him know.
The parole office has to have his schedule and know
Yeah.
where he is at all
Yeah.
times.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, yeah.
Which
I
is a
understand
liability
that.
as well.
Yeah, that's cool. I mean,
'Cause
shit. By all means, you know what I'm saying.
Do you think it'll work?
Do I think the pardon will work?
Yeah. Do you think it'll
For
do
who,
it?
Youngboy?
No, for the president. Do you think
What
it'll
the fuck do it matter? He ain't going to
improve his approval rating?
He's already on his second term. It don't
But
matter.
no, it does matter to an extent. He's an egomaniac, right? And having the lowest approval rating in history, which is only like 40-something%. I can't remember. It wasn't as nearly as low as I thought it was going to be. But having quote unquote one of the lowest approval ratings
So
in
basically
history
what you're
probably
saying-
is hurting his ego, and he wants to improve that.
So basically, what you're saying is, he's padding his stats.
Right.
That's all he doing. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck about a nigga padding his stats.
Do you think it'll work?
For what, him padding his stats?
Do you think young people will appreciate him freeing NBA Youngboy? Do you think he's ever had a conversation with an NBA Youngboy?
No.
Do you think he cares about NBA Youngboy's future?
No.
Then why would he do this?
How the fuck am I supposed to know, dude?
Yeah, you don't even know either. It just seems totally random.
It was random as hell.
So
like,
then the other explanation is it's a diversion.
diversion to what?
Exact. Now that is the ladies and gentlemen, pay very close attention. Something's coming soon. Because if he is the president is nothing but smoke and mirrors. Look over here. He's a magician. Look over here while I do my trick over here.
Definitely be doing some Houdini
That's
shit.
what I'm saying. Is that's 6 of hearts in your hand? Yep, I got you. That's he's
I
on
just
it.
don't see this move. I'm not understanding
No,
this one.
because it's a distraction again, nephew.
I'm
It's
not
just supposed to. It's supposed to do exactly what it's done. It's supposed to take up space on this podcast, so we don't talk about what's really happening. And I couldn't even tell you what's really happening because I
don't understand the pardoning in general. You know what I'm saying? Me personally.
It's a distraction. I'm telling you.
Okay.
It's to distract us from whatever policy he's got. Some other policy he's doing that he doesn't want us paying attention to,
Like cutting Job Corps.
Hey,
I got you, cuz.
we right here, nigga. That was
Gotcha.
this nigga's good. Yeah, round of applause too for that, 'cause that was fire. That was fire. All right, we're good. We done with the boring stuff.
Yeah, we done with the boring.
We done with the boring stuff. Now we can get to the fun stuff. Where you want to go first, man?
Nephew was right.
Nephew new? We doing nephew new, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
I've been saying the Pacers, man. I've been saying the Pacers, man.
God, boy, I was watching
Pacers,
I was
man.
watching last episode as like I was looking for a clip as like them niggas was about to like they was up. They had one more game to win it. I'm watching this like. This nigga, bruh. He the only nigga I know talking about these Pacers like this, and he just had to be right, ladies and gentlemen. Are you kidding me?
Nah, Slim, you gotta understand, Slim. I am a avid sports guy. Like, sports is my thing, Slim. I can get you through baseball, I can get you through football, I can get you through basketball. I'm trying to learn hockey so I can get you through hockey. Once I get there, Slim, it's gonna be all up from there. But
You got golf?
huh?
You know a little golf?
Nah.
I'm gonna put you on the golf. Would you play golf?
Hell yeah.
You trying to go play some golf?
Yeah.
All right, we gonna get you out there. Don't even worry about it.
Mom and Dad took me golf on one time.
Yeah, you came.
I
You came golfing with us. Yeah, get out. Come on, man.
I
We gonna get you some clubs. Don't even worry about it. We gonna get you out there.
But now back to what I was saying, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, so how I look at sports is I take my team and then I look at the flaws for my team. And then I start dissecting each team. And then what I came to the conclusion is, Slim, them motherfucking Pacers ain't no joke, Slim.
So what did they do effectively against?
They play
the Knicks?
team ball.
Team ball. That's
Team
what
ball.
I said that too. I think it was. I don't know if it was one of the games.
None of them, let's be honest. Other than Pascal Siakam and apparently Tyler.
Who did they beat before this?
The Celtics.
No, we lost to the Knicks. They beat
Who you talking about? The Celtics?
the Cavs.
The Cavs, right?
They beat the Cavs.
Yes, it was a game where they beat the Cavs by
50.
Yeah, and I think one of them games I looked at the difference in like team assists and it was like plus 13 or something like that. It was like a ridiculous gap.
Halliburton.
They play team ball
They
like
play
a
team
mug.
ball. And if you look at it, something like, let's be honest, you're not taking Boston drafted Naismith. Boston drafted him. traded him away. Who would have thought?
Who did y'all get for Naismith?
I think he was a part of...
I'll look. Go ahead. Keep going.
I want to say he's a part of the Drew Holiday trade.
I'm going to look. Go ahead. Keep going.
Naismith.
Yeah,
Look at him.
Yeah.
NBA Finals now. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are guys that people... half their team are guys that they just going to say, all right, they was just a part of a team. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you take them off the Pacers, they just be like, all right, they here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You put all them guys together, none of them got shit to lose.
Malcolm Brogdon.
Brogdon?
Malcolm Brogdon. Okay.
That's who y'all got back.
None of them got shit. I wouldn't have traded Nathan. Like, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have traded Nathan.
But you didn't know, though.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You didn't know.
Because what did y'all get for Brogdon? Y'all got
Shit.
KP.
Yeah,
Brogdon was in the KP trade. Y'all got him from us.
Yeah.
Without KP, y'all don't get that shit.
Yes,
debatable.
We do. Yes, we do.
I tried.
He missed. He
played one game.
He missed
Yeah,
the
I know.
Eastern Conference Finals.
He did. He
And
played like one game.
He played like one game in the divisional.
But as Kevin Hahn said, my 2 shots was the game changer.
to me, he the reason we lost to the Knicks. He had 1 fucking point.
Okay, all right, fine. Bring it back to Neesmith. Bring back.
Back to their team.
Back to the Pacers.
None of them got shit to lose, but everything in the game.
That's true.
No, they play team ball.
They play team ball.
But I think
if you come out and shoot 0 for 5, he comes out and shoot 4 for 5, and I come out and I got the assist for all 4 his 4 for 5s, we're looking pretty good.
Yeah.
Why? Because you play defense. He play defense. I play defense. You know what I'm saying?
The Pacers don't play that great a defense, but
they show effort. Yeah, and then you got like
effort.
Yeah.
Well,
effort.
It's easy to show effort when you're getting 5 minutes of rest every quarter. Thank goodness. Let me get a round of applause for the New York Knicks.
I don't think you should be applauding.
Let me get a round of applause. Nephew, you said your opinions. Let me get my opinions off. You can disagree if you want to afterwards. Thank the Lord. The New York Knickerbockers. Yes, that's the full name because I finally did something right.
What the hell is a Knickerbocker?
I don't know, nigga, but it sounds racist. I think it is too, but it sounds crazy. The New York Knicks have let go of Tim? Tom. Why am I saying Tim? Tom Thibodeau. That's why it is Thibodeau. Because boy, that nigga did not have a rotation. Oh my goodness. I got Deuce McBride and Mitchell Robinson were the only 2. Every time I seen campaign in the game, I said, Tim, you don't believe in him.
Nah, that ain't it.
Exactly.
Listen,
Tim,
man.
that ain't. He would go 7 deep, bro. Pause. He would go 7, 8 players deep in his bench, and it just the Pacers have been.
Yeah.
The Pacers getting the 9 and 10 in the playoffs.
Would you rather start for Thibodeau or be on the bench?
I'm
starting.
I'm starting. That bench look mighty comfortable.
You got 5. You gonna be in the game with 5 fouls, up 20. You gonna be up 20 with 5 fouls. He still got you in the game. He still got you in the game. You on 46 minutes.
I don't blame Tibbs for that losing like that though. I don't blame Tibbs for that. I told y'all.
We're gonna come back to the Knicks stuff. But I want you to stay on the. Okay, so let's move this a little bit forward. Predictions on Pacers. OKC.
Are we gonna talk about OKC versus T-Wolves though?
Not at all.
Okay.
No, we can. I just the Timberwolves don't. The problem there is they need shooters and ball handlers.
Rob Dillingham
Conley's a little old.
Dillingham got hurt, didn't he?
Dillingham still needs a little bit more time.
He got
Jaden
hurt.
McDaniels is too valuable to criticize a jump shot. He plays too good a defense to be criticizing his jump shot, but he's not the sharpshooter that they need. The best sharpshooter they have is Dante DiVincenzo, and they bring him off the bench because he's not about to play guard. And I don't know that they want to slide. Well, and probably plays 3, but they got Jaden McDaniels in it. That's what I'm saying. Who do you take off?
Right. Who
do you sit down? Who's running your offense? Because you could have said Mike Conley, but now who's running your offense? Dante DiVincenzo? We need him to shoot. You know what I'm saying? So it's something about the makeup of that team.
Yeah, they don't got enough scores.
Yeah, they just say, well, I won't even say that.
They don't have enough efficient scores. Them guys can score. They just don't have enough efficient scores.
Exactly. Then they're 35 for them to be.
I think we're past the Julius Randle peak, and I don't want to criticize him because he played marvelous basketball to get them to that point.
Yeah.
So if there was, nigga get a couple games off, but he couldn't contribute the same way he had done up until that point in that series. Something about that OKC defense was giving him a
2 7-footers
struggle.
They literally have 2 7-footers.
They do have 2 7-footers. Yep. The double centers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Yeah.
Sure do.
And
So what do you stop? Do you put Nas Reed in a rotation and shift Julius up to 3? And shift that play big ball?
I think the league's problem though is a lot
the
of
league
people,
got a problem.
The league's problem is they're giving money to guys that should not be making this much fucking money. Like a lot of these.
Case in point.
Huh?
Who you talking about? Who making too much money?
I don't know. I'm just freestyling at this point.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, Julius making too much money?
Not even that.
He might be. I don't know.
Nas Reed's probably getting a decent contract.
Yeah, Nas Reed I think he just got paid.
He should not be getting paid that much fucking money.
Nigga, he won $6 million a year.
From what year?
Last
year. Right before he signed the contract.
That's why they gave him the money.
Oh, Peyton Pritchard won it this year.
Yeah, Peyton won it this year, but last year was Nas Reed.
For real?
Yeah, that's why he got his paycheck.
That shit not important. But
yes.
but again, he went $6 Man of the year, and then look at the follow up year he has. Like
I'm sure he finished to like 3rd or 4th. He didn't drop that far.
But you gotta think.
But he did not produce when the shit matters. Is the point I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Last year,
you think Nas Reed didn't do nothing in that playoff series?
Fuck no. I don't even remember him.
I'll say this.
I don't remember putting him on a slip.
He was.
I don't even put him on a lay slip. Like, come on now.
He was coughing the ball up. I'm not gonna hold it. That last game,
playoffs.
in that closeout game 5 or 6 or whatever that was. Yeah, he was coughing it up. It was looking a little shaky.
I don't even remember. I forgot the fucking Timberwolves had Nas Reed when I went to put my parlay in.
Damn.
Okay, so before we go to OKC Pacers, one move to fix the Timberwolves, one move to fix the Knicks. Go. You first, since you missed
depth.
Okay. For both teams?
Both teams.
Both teams?
I like their cores.
Now, you got to remember, they can't spend no more money. Both of them is looking at getting cheaper this offseason. Well, no, I don't think the Knicks are. I think the Knicks are pretty cheap. But I think the Timberwolves...
Now, somebody gonna try to get paid.
I think the Timberwolves are too expensive. So how do you get deeper pause for less money? How do you get a deeper rotation, a deeper bench for less money? That's true.
I'm pretty sure.
Who would you give up?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be.
Who would you give up to
get?
Who would you give up for some depth?
The shit is so bad. Like I can't even name you half of the Wolves team because I don't know them motherfuckers. Like outside of starting five, Rob Dillingham.
No, it's Nas Reed, Dante DiVincenzo, and
Conley.
It's Dante DiVincenzo and it's Nas Reed.
I'm talking about take the 5 out. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on. You got Nas Reed and you got Dante DiVincenzo.
Okay.
You got
Dillingham.
You got DiVincenzo. You got Nas Reed.
My point is being proven.
And then you got
Nas
DiVincenzo and Dante Reed.
Stupid.
And then you got.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
Dante DiVincenzo.
So where they money going? You literally paying.
It's Ant Edwards, Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle, and Ant Edwards are sucking up Paul's all the money.
Wow, that is horrible.
That's who's getting paid right now.
That is poor money management.
But remember, they gave up. They gave up damn near a whole they first round picks just to get Gobert.
Yeah, they sure did.
What?
Yeah,
that Knicks trade had a couple first.
Well,
Gobert came from
the Jazz.
Right, the Jazz. Right, way back. Yeah, they gave up a
they gave up
all to get him. They sure did.
Because remember, they was trying to build it with Cat.
That's fine because you're not going to get depth from the draft. You get a future from the draft. You don't get depth. You get depth from free agency.
Yeah.
So, but who would you give up? Or name a free agent who you think they should go get. Or not even a free agent, just somebody out there that they can trade for.
If I'm giving up somebody, I'm giving up Gobert.
Okay. That's fine. For
y'all
the depth.
So the problem that I see with the Wolves is they have an offensive problem. They play pretty good defense.
They play solid defense.
They can hold a team.
But you weakening their defense by giving up Gobert. You think they'd be solid on defense even without Gobert?
Yeah, they'd be all right without Gobert.
Okay. How about on the Knicks?
They want the way I see with the Wolves. The way I see them, they probably average 105 points on opponents' points. They probably shoot up to probably like 120 or something like that. But on offense, they make up for it because they can easily put up 125.
That's what I'm saying. You got to pick up. Yeah, you got to pick up an offensive score that makes up the difference. You got to pick the difference.
Same thing with the Knicks though.
Okay, Cat? Who you giving up on the Knicks side? You might not even have to give up Cat.
OG Anunoby.
I think you might get the bench depth just by getting rid of Tibbs. But I guess I'm the only one in the room who thinks that. I gotta be with you, bro. He was coughing it up a little bit too.
OG Anunoby.
His
He
handle was
was
looking
very
really-
inconsistent.
He's liability on again the same problem.
He's a liability on offense, but he didn't look confident either. It was too many pump fakes when he was open.
He's literally getting cooked by Pascal Siakam.
He was got to let it
saying?
fly. He was not getting cooked.
Pascal Siakam low key has a resume.
He got a nice little.
Pascal Siakam has a resume.
He got most improved in the championship.
Yeah, All Stars, all NBA teams.
I don't think he should have won Eastern Conference Finals, but you know what I'm saying?
NBA, all NBA teams.
Which Eastern Conference Finals? Oh, you talking
He
about
got
Kawhi?
this one.
The MVP jump.
Oh, the MVP. You don't think he should have won the MVP?
Fuck no. Get that shit to Halliburton, man.
What the
Get
hell?
that shit.
No,
to
they got to
Halliburton.
give it to him because they're gonna give Halliburton the Finals MVP when they lose.
Oh, so you got OKC winning? Okay.
Yeah. Come on, let's move on, man. Let's go ahead. Let's go
Say
there.
I got OKC.
I got
winning, too.
OKC in 5.
And 5?
I got him in 6.
I think I'm gonna go 6.
I got him in 6.
It's
That Twin Tower duo is problem. Miles Turner don't put up enough points for them guys over there.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
He averages like 10 points.
Well, he doesn't
5
need to
rebounds.
because it's Tyrese and Pascal. That's where your points coming from. So that's fine that Miles doesn't. We only need.
But
10,
both
12
teams,
from him.
they got dudes that's like OKC got like what Case Wallace, Lou Dort, Hartenstein or Caruso.
That's what
They might have one of them games.
I
them
think that
games.
defense is about to.
They
And
squatted
And then Pacers like
defensive
Lee
side of
Smith,
the ball,
Nembhard, Mathurin, Toppin.
part of me is doing this
They
because
Cinderella story over.
listen. But listen to me. But part of me is doing this because Tyrese. I think it would be a beautiful story to be voted most overrated and then go get the championship. I don't think there's any better way to shut people up and shut haters up than to go get the chip. So that's the story I would like. Mm-hmm. But a nigga like me is realistic, and that Oklahoma City defense is just it's not.
And you got the MVP.
It's not.
And they put up points too.
Yeah,
it ain't like they just they blowing teams the same way
They beat Denver and the Timberwolves. That's a tough defense.
The same way the Pacers put 50 on the Cavs, they put motherfucking 50 up on, you know what I'm saying?
Timberwolves.
I think they got
Tyrese ain't Jokic.
They got the highest win margin out of everybody.
Tyrese ain't Jokic, yo. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't get me wrong. That boy plays phenomenal basketball. He was hitting some pretty clutch shots. But
I do want to see how Shea perform against these guards defense because Naismith played D Smith, Nembhard played D Smith. You know what I'm saying? I want to see. I seen something that said
they did a pretty good job on Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson shot like 30% or something from the field.
On that last
You know
game,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
they had Naismith.
He was heisting though. He was heisting.
You
He
thought
had to. Cat was in
Yeah,
foul
that's what I'm
trouble.
saying, yeah.
Cat got
But
in
is it
foul trouble.
heisting if that's what you get paid to do?
Is it heisting when you're the only person that can score on your team and your
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't heisting when Melo was doing it against Melo. Let him shoot.
When your co-captain is literally in foul trouble in the first 5 minutes of the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Now, when Campaign gets to his third 3-point attempted, now we talk about heisting. Okay? But what Jalen Brunson is doing is
I still
part of his
call him
job.
the little dancing kid with Russ.
You should, because he ain't did nothing to deserve any better title. Campaign get on my nerves bad, yo.
He got like one of the
He
ugliest
blew me
forms
talking.
ever.
He blew me yapping with Bron like that. Bron
His
said
form-
exactly what he was supposed to say. Boy, ain't this your first time here or something like that?
This all I can remember from Campaign.
Oh,
the
my
dancing
goodness.
kid, Westbrook.
Yeah.
And his form is, oh my gosh. He got like a top 3.
Yeah,
form.
that form is crazy.
Like he shoot like straight from this angle. In his left too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, can't work on that, man. That joke is crazy. They'll never put that on
So
2K.
you don't got OKC winning?
I don't know who's gonna win. I just think it's gonna go to 6.
I gotta go on the 6 too.
I think it's gonna go to 6.
I gotta go on the 6.
I just don't know. I can't. Let this first game go by, then I can kind of gauge it.
Who's going to be the difference maker?
Like the X Factor. For the Pacers, gonna have to be Siakam.
Why Siakam? Let him finish first.
I think Siakam gonna have to. He gonna have to go crazy on one of these games.
Crazy is 30.
Like 40.
That shit is plus 2,500
You might be
on the
asking
parlay.
a lot.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Plus
saying.
2,500 on the parlay.
You put a
He
hook
might have
on
to go
that,
for 40.
boy.
That's what I'm saying. He might go
for
crazy.
five.
Plus
Has
2,500.
crazy.
Has Pascal ever put up a 40-pointer?
It gotta be Miles Turner. It gotta
say
be Miles
Miles
You
Turner.
said Miles Turner?
Gotta
though?
be Miles Turner.
Miles Turner, yeah.
Because
But-
Chet is a lot. Chet is 7'4" and very fragile.
But Miles Turner, he can shoot
No, he
threes though
don't.
too.
He don't produce enough points.
If they get him open, he gets some shots down, some
We'll
open
see.
threes. We'll see. He
I
gets
was
open
not
threes.
impressed. I haven't been impressed with him ever.
Lego man.
That's who Lego Man is?
Yeah.
Miles Turner's Lego Man? I swear I never knew that. And
You said it. Who said Lego Man?
That was Les.
Les.
That was Les.
Oh.
I didn't know what. So that was one of them times where I didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I just let it go.
I just love Legos. I don't see what's wrong with liking them.
The crazy thing is, Slim, my son just got one of the little Lego sets in the house, bro, and I'm so pressed. I want to put that motherfucker together. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You're not helping. Talking about a gift for a toddler, you are not helping our case right now. Oh, my
He
goodness.
ain't a toddler. He's 7.
When does toddler stop?
4?
Like 3.
4?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he grown. Yeah, he playing Legos. He grown.
Is adolescent now? Is adolescent?
I thought adolescent was
I thought that was a
puberty and whatnot. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Shit, he's 7. That's all I know. Shit.
Nigga's a child, okay? And he likes
telling you.
Legos, okay? And I do too.
I still want. I might go do that shit tomorrow. Fuck that.
Y'all don't think anybody on OKC is gonna make a huge difference?
Nah, they got a SWAT team.
They too squad. Like it's like you don't know. Like I said, it could be Dort, Caruso.
For me, I was about to say, look, I think
Wallace.
Caruso is the most important part.
It could be.
I think if
Jalen Williams.
I think if Caruso goes out there and they put Caruso on Tyrese, I think Tyrese has a long day with Caruso. I mean, Tyrese. Everybody on that team plays defense. Jalen Williams will give you a long day. They call Lou Dort the Dort Chamber or something. What did they call it? The torture chamber. Like that's the nigga's nickname is the torture chamber. Like, come on now.
He's definitely annoying.
You got Chet averaging some of the highest blocks per game. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm sorry, I don't see it, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't see it. I'm not about to keep y'all here all day, but I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
That's all I got for sports.
I just don't see it. Yeah, that's it. Music. We ain't talking about no music.
King Push.
The Clips. Yes.
The Clips. They back. The Clips are back.
Clips are back. Pusha T is back.
Who the fuck is the Clips?
Clips is Pusha T and his older brother Malice.
Grinder. You heard the song Grinder?
No.
Wow.
And now I'm playing Grinding.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna have to cut this part out, Meek, because
You never heard.
He's
No.
never heard
You
Grinding.
know what I'm saying? We're gonna get through this.
Nope.
How have you not heard Grinder?
Nope.
Maybe
You're gonna listen to 2 seconds of this song so you can remember what we're talking about. And me and Meek will cut this.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
I go by the name.
I know that. Hey, turn off. We good. Yeah. I know that song. I know that song.
You just got to cut like literally like that little 3-4 seconds right there. Yeah. And we back. Yeah. No, nephew. Yeah. So Clips is coming back. They got an album executive produced by Pharrell.
Yeah,
I don't know if that means every song is produced.
Is it called God Sort Them Out or something? May God Sort Them Out or something like that? Oh, that's
let me check.
You know, I never knew the name of that song.
What, Grinding?
Yeah, I never knew.
You called it the lunch table beat?
Yeah.
Everybody called it the lunch table beat. Yeah. Let God Sort Them Out.
Let God Sort Them Out.
Yep. Comes out July 11th. It's on the way. They got a single out already. But what we want to talk about right now is Pusha T dropped some pretty, what I would consider electric news. He announced or revealed that he paid 7 figures. That's right. Up to $9,999,999 to get out of his deal with Def Jam. So that, because apparently Def Jam was not clearing the Kendrick Lamar verse that's featured on the album. And although they've said the verse it's not a diss verse, it doesn't have diss in it.
Yeah.
I'm curious why Def Jam would be invested in holding that back.
UMG.
Def Jam is owned by UMG?
Yeah.
I should have known.
Who the fuck is UMG?
Universal Music Group.
Yeah, that's who Drake's suing right now.
Yeah.
And the alleged, what he's trying to get them charged with is that they knew Kendrick Lamar was going to disparage his name ahead of time and that they actively promoted it to reduce his value so that when his contract was getting re-signed, they didn't have to pay him.
If Drake's suing him and Kendrick is on their side, why the fuck they didn't let Kendrick fly?
I'm curious. That's what I would love to know. But I'm thinking it's probably just because they don't want to put fuel on the fire.
Yeah.
Y'all done already did that. Y'all
they're in the middle of a lawsuit. That's what I mean.
Y'all did that shit a million different ways, so it really wouldn't matter.
They're in the middle of a lawsuit,
okay.
And I'm sure they got
the
album submitted to them ahead of time, so they didn't want it to be a case of them knowing Kendrick had something to say about Drake again, and
he always got something to say about Drake. Do it fucking matter?
That's the point, though. So that's where I get confused. But the real question is, would y'all pay that much money for a Kendrick Lamar feature?
He paid Kendrick $1 million?
No, he didn't pay Kendrick $1 million. He paid the music label enough to get out of he owed them 3 more albums.
He bought out his contract.
So he bought it.
Yeah, I understand. I'm getting
so
that.
he
But
must
you just asked, would I pay that much for a Kendrick feature? That's what you just said.
But that's what I'm saying. He bought out of it so he could release the Kendrick Lamar feature. That's the only reason he bought out of the contract. They weren't going to allow him to release the album with the Kendrick Lamar feature on it.
With the way
so you
shit
could
going,
have kept
I would.
You could have kept the 7 figures and put the album out without Kendrick.
Now the album would be shit.
Right. So you're on the side of it's gonna generate.
The way
we
niggas
need that Kendrick.
The way
verse.
niggas algorithms going, I would have just paid it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Faded it.
I was coming into here. I said, you know what I'm saying, pre-pro. I am tired of hearing Kendrick Lamar. I literally said that when I walked in here.
Sure did.
Shit, you nigga got shit. You got to find a way to get your $1 million back.
Yeah. His name is hot as fish grease right now.
I'm telling you.
Not 1 mil, 9 mil. Up to he could have paid.
Nah,
9 mil.
you said 7 figures.
Yeah.
7 figures is $1 million.
7 figures is up to $9,999,999. That is the highest number you can get before you go to 8 figures.
I thought 8 figures was
8
$10 million.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. I'm talking about where it ends.
Oh, well, I
it's
was
not-
at the low end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I was at the low end of
But
it.
they said 7 figures. I'm not going to take the low ball. I'm going to assume they paid somewhere in the middle. 5 million. Let's just put it in the middle. 5 million.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Now when you put it that way,
Look, 9. Because he said 7 figures. He left it ambiguous.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
5
Kendrick
mil?
Lamar? Nah, that's just steep. Something. You know what I'm saying? Again, I was looking at it from the low end of it.
I
know what I'm
got
saying?
you.
know what I'm
He
saying?
said it's a mil. That's easy. That's like where 5. 5 get there.
We need to see some
Kendrick Lamar gonna
residuals or something.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't know that his album will generate that much.
my
But there
question
might be. But the problem. Listen. Think of it this way. Think of the kickers that athletes get when they hit certain stats. Right? Mm-hmm. They get that extra 2 mil if they get 400 something yards in over the average or something like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. So think of it that way. Pusha T may be looking at business deals that become available to him if he sells a certain amount. And he knows working with Kendrick Lamar will guarantee
the
he
only
sells that
business
amount.
deal I can see him getting is a soundtrack on Madden and 2K. That's the only business deal I can think of.
There's a reason Pusha T is showing up at Fashion Week and he's in Paris and doing all. I think Pusha T is having some conversations.
I don't think Pusha
about
T.
some big money.
I think Pusha T.
And it might be money that let him go away forever. Like he don't ever have to drop an album again. So
not with no Kendrick feature. Nah.
But that's what I'm saying. It's gonna. You saw how. I guess I'm not saying this is what would happen to him, but the example that I'm thinking of as a ceiling for what he's trying to do is Rihanna. Rihanna dropped that last album, went into fashion, making 10 times as much money she'd have ever made in music. And part of it is because of how well that album did, how much it did for her brand, how much it proved her brand value.
Rihanna only got about 1 album.
That's very untrue. Rihanna has like 8 albums, bro.
She got 8 albums?
And they all
Rihanna was dropping albums every year.
Yeah.
For real?
Yes,
bro.
I guess she's like on like a 10-year run.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah,
Yes.
Good Girl Gone Bad, Rated R,
From like 08 to like
Unapologetic.
16.
That's the only album I know of hers.
nah, it's,
Bro,
nah.
And the joint with she got the song Take a Bow. What song is that on?
I
what
wouldn't say
album
that's
is that on?
Unapologetic. I wouldn't say that.
That's the only album I know of hers. I swear.
Bro,
I know her for doing a lot of features though.
No, at one point she was dropping the album literally every year.
Slim.
Every year.
That's
No,
crazy.
Rihanna. No, she's like top. She might be like top 10 all
No,
time.
that's Good Girl Gone Bad. I lied. That's 2008, boy. Dang, that's old. My goodness.
She might be like top 10 all time in sales.
That's the only album I know of hers.
Exactly.
I
So
don't know
that's why, and I'm glad you mentioned that, Meek.
Yeah.
I don't think Pusha T's going to do that.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But you can understand how her music career ushered her into a new career that is much more lucrative than the music career.
Yeah,
So that's what I'm
music career
saying.
is ass.
If Pusha T is looking at some deals, trying to get into fashion, moving out of music, and this is his ticket in, maybe that's what makes it worth the money. I don't know. You said you're not paying it. Meek, you paying it for the Kendrick feature? I know
I ain't
you
paying
like.
no 7
I know he don't
million
like
for
Kendrick Lamar, so his point is a little
It's
irrelevant.
not that I don't like Kendrick Lamar.
I'm mad. I
No,
spent
no,
that
no.
much time on this point, but that's fine.
No,
Go ahead,
I'm
Meek.
not-
What you think?
It's not that I don't like Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? I just get tired of hearing it.
Music of the Sun, 2005. A Girl Like Me, 2006.
I can't tell
Good
you.
Girl Gone Bad, 2007. Rated R 2009. Loud 2010. Talk That Talk 2011. Unapologetic 2012.
I can't
And then
name.
a 4-year gap before Anti.
So it's eight.
That's
Eight
literally
albums.
8 albums.
So
I can't
she won a
tell you-
7-year run.
yes.
I can't tell you.
No, my bad. She
on
skipped.
them albums.
She skipped 2008 and 2009.
Okay.
Those 2 years she did not release any album.
I can't tell you a song on that album.
That's cat
What?
because
Rihanna got like 50.
I don't know how
Rihanna-
you know Pond to Replay. You know Pond to
yeah.
Replay.
Yeah.
That's the first
okay.
album.
Yo,
That's one.
Rihanna might got 50 joints. bro.
I don't know why you playing. Like
Rihanna
this.
might got like 50 joints, bro.
Hold on.
She definitely got 20.
Okay. Girl Like Me might not have one you know on here. Yeah. Okay. Girl Like Me might not because she got Corey Guns on this joint, so that's fine.
Who the fuck is that?
Stop it. Please stop. Please stop.
I'm out of my line.
You know Umbrella.
Yeah, that.
Okay,
I know
that's good,
Umbrella.
girl,
Yeah,
gone bad.
I know Umbrella. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I know Take a Bow.
We ain't even there. You know Rude Boy. That's rated R 2009. Come
I
here,
do know.
Rude
I do know
Boy.
that album.
Yeah.
I do know that album.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Oh nah. What's my name? I know you know that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, with Drizzy. Yeah, he tried hate. That's fine.
Okay. I know one for every album. That's crazy.
Work.
Work. That's on. Ain't that on Unapologetic?
This, you know, We Found Love in a Hopeless Place, don't with Calvin Harris.
No.
We found love in a hopeless place. You ain't even heard that?
I heard it, but
okay.
I
But you know that song. You couldn't have told me that was Rihanna's song, so I'll give you a half a point for that one. That's fine.
I know that song.
You
I know that album.
yeah, I know
that
you
album.
do. I know you
that album. I know that album.
This one got Future on it, so I know you know this one.
I know that
Love song. He know love song.
I know that joke. I do know that.
We gotta get out of here. And then obviously on Anti, you know, this joint.
And that
That's work.
Yeah. I know Anti.
Workers on Anti?
Yeah, it's on Anti.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Anti got some joints though.
Yes, it
Anti got some joints though. Anti got
Anti is
some
crazy,
joints.
and that's my point. So anyway, are you paying for the Kendrick feature?
Nope.
For my freedom, yes.
For your freedom. Okay, cool. Yep.
If I gotta spend the bag for my freedom to do what I want to do.
So here's my question about the industry. I thought I was gonna get us out of here. So a motherfucker, a nigga owe you. What the fuck you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the repercussions of owing an industry? Because
Absolutely none. Do
That's
you know
what I'm
how
saying.
many niggas are walking
a rack of
around?
motherfuckers owe the industry and don't shit happen to them. It's not like they owe the IRS and they gonna take their money. Like, they don't do fucking shit. So do it fucking matter if I
Oh
owe
no!
you or not.
I'm sorry. I had it the wrong way around. I was answering the question reverse. I thought you were asking if the industry owes you money.
No.
You can't do nothing about it. Oh, if you owe the industry money, nigga, they cut you. It's over for your career.
Yeah, you just
It's
stuck.
it.
You just stuck in your contract.
It's over.
You
Yeah, you
stuck.
get stuck in your contract.
Okay,
Can't make no more money doing anything else.
But I sell my house, I sell my car, and I downgrade on house, and I downgrade
All right, and
on
you've
house.
given all that
you-
money to the label because you owe the money.
and you still got to put out your music on that label.
You still got bills to pay, and you can't put music out because they don't trust you to put
If they-
music
if
out.
they don't, yeah.
They're not about to spend the money to put your music out. It's not gonna make nothing.
But wouldn't
back.
I just be able to hop on somebody's tours and do features and shit like that?
All the feature money goes
maybe.
back to the label.
But if I hop on, if I
It
pull
depends
a
on your
feature,
contract.
if I-
Some labels have contracts where every time you perform, we get a piece of that too.
if I pull a feature, if I pull a future move and do shitload of tours and shit like that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's not in the contract, then you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
up. You know
Most
what I'm
most
saying? I'm up.
contracts are probably
That's
written.
why.
All
Okay.
contracts. Most contracts are. Most of the contracts are written where you don't make a dime until they make their money.
That's
back.
why Drake is. That's why Drake is. In
And then
these
after
litigations.
they've made their money back, they're
That's
still
why-
taking a piece off the
That's
top.
why Drake. That's why Drake is in these litigations now because his deal is like.
Or I can just turn
unprecedented.
into a YouTube star and motherfucking, you know what I'm saying?
And they want to be on your YouTube. Look at NBA Youngboy. They're gonna be on your YouTube. They taking money.
It's like
from
if
your
you make
YouTube.
any kind of music on YouTube, yeah, they taking
They
that too.
taking your money.
They have rights to every- they have rights to any
Motown invested
music you
all that
make.
money in the NBA Youngboy. They're going to get it back. That's why that boy is about to go on this tour.
Yeah, they
Motown
get it back in blood.
Yeah,
He don't need to go on tour though.
That's the point.
that's Motown.
That's the
But
point.
gets their money
He can
back.
make enough for him.
Yeah.
They need enough for them.
They didn't get that
They
boy.
got a building to feed.
got
That
that boy-
boy got to go to work.
They got that boy almost
I'm
100
saying-
million.
What I'm getting at is it's always a loophole to, you know what I'm saying, owing a label pretty much.
No,
No, it's never a loophole.
So
to lower
niggas
the
is
label.
literally ran all the loophole schemes out the window.
You gotta
Meek
recoup.
Mill still trying to get out his label.
you got to recoup.
Meek Mill still trying to get out
You
his
gotta
deal.
recoup.
Yes,
Unless
you have to
you
make
pay.
the money back.
Yeah.
That's the
Rick Ross is
listen,
fucking him.
listen.
No,
It's equivalent to this. It's equivalent to this. Nephew.
nigga, Mace is still fighting for his
Imagine
rights.
this, nephew. Imagine this. Imagine if when you sign an NBA contract, they said you got to get 20 points a game. You got to be averaging 20 points at a game to get out of this contract at the end. And you get to the end of the contract, you averaging 20 points a game. Guess what they do? Throw even more money at you and make you sign for 25 points. And they do that same loop over and over again until you hit the point where, they got me for 35 points a game. I can't do 35 points a game. And guess what? Now you're stuck until you hit 35 points a game, which is impossible.
I'm one of them motherfuckers. I know how to read. Well, I can't read.
He can't. He just you can't. You said it earlier. That
once you throw numbers in there, I'm good at it.
And then they're gonna throw you something that you can't resist.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
It's gonna be like, I'm in the bind.
You wanna know something? I learned. You know what I'm saying, this is my everyday life. I've learned that all money ain't good money.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. And since I've learned that, I've been living life pretty damn good.
It's okay to say no.
Fuck that.
It's okay to say no.
It is definitely okay to deny some bullshit. The grass ain't always fucking green on the other side. You ain't lying. So, hey, if you let them people motherfucking raw dog you, that is on you.
Can't believe you put all them Yeezy slides in that closet.
It ain't me this time. Let's get the fuck up out of
here.
Yeah,
it's time to go. My bad,
he get to talk about my Crocs.
That's what I'm saying. No, because he stretched them out. He all right there. I said, oh, them Yeezys look sweet. And I said, wait. Oh, them ain't
this
the Yeezys.
This
no
say
boy,
Croc.
ain't even wearing the Yeezys.
This motherfucker say Croc on the top
yes,
of
they
it.
do.
Oh, those are Crocs. Okay.
Yes, they do. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for season 6, episode 15 of the Kill Podcast. Here we go. It's time to get out of here. What do I want to ask? Y'all got a bucket list?
You don't crossing things off.
Family friendly, appropriate bucket list, nephew?
Nah.
Oh man, my brother helped me with one of my bucket list items, which was just to attend a Wizards game.
I'm lying. I do got a bucket list. I want to go to Canada. I want to go to Niagara Falls.
Okay, cool. I'm trying to hit Eiffel Tower, and I hopefully would like to revisit the country my ancestors are from, but that requires me selling my DNA to the white man, so I got to figure out a way around that. I got some stuff to do. Anyway, nonetheless, Meek, anything from you?
I crossed up one, got a new camera, so next.
That ain't no bucket list. That's a.
Oh.
Ain't no bucket list.
That's my bucket list. I ain't trying to go. I ain't worried about traveling right now. I'm not worried about traveling. I'm not worried about. I got bills I got to pay, brother.
Meek, do you understand why it's called a bucket list?
That ain't no bucket list. That's a to-do list.
No, do you understand why it's called a bucket list, Meek?
Why? You tell me. You explain.
Because it's a list of things you want to do before you kick the bucket or die. Nigga, you not telling me one of the things that kept you up at night, thinking about the mortality of your life and this physical being ending at one point. You not telling me you looked up and went, damn, I do need that new camera before I go though. I'm trying to take some shots.
That nigga said I need a red.
Now, if you tell me that that's really in your bucket list, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Nigga, that ain't no bucket list. That's a to-do list.
Well, anyway, I don't give a damn. A bucket list?
Oh man, you see, I just made it up on the spot.
A bucket list? Oh,
come on, Meek. I just gave you $30 million in a week to go do whatever you want. Come on, man. What you doing?
He tricking off.
Some bucket list.
He's 30.
Damn, I'm a solid trick if I'm dropping 30 mil like that.
I'll pull up on Cardi B. 30 million.
He got a bucket list. Might not be very appropriate, but it's a bucket list. Okay.
He said that's his ball. He ain't passing.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for season 6, episode 15 of the Kill Podcast. Man, I don't know when I'll be back, but I know I'm gonna be back with these gentlemen. Until then, love, peace. Hair grease. Let's get into this Reggie Becton.
Oh, that's my man. Turn this up.
I got you, dog. We got you. I got you. It's flowing. It's smooth.
It's
going.
9 to 5.
I got to turn it up. Thank you. We'll see y'all soon, man. Love, peace. We out. Deuces.
Summer can't be done. If you got some gas to pull up, might as well go up. Uber black and I split it with the game. I'm in my bag trying to get carried away. It's a good night for a good drink and a bad time for us to overthink. I got young or live forever. Ever.